Today's day 457 of data science. It is October 9th, 2022, Sunday. Yeah, okay. So this video I'm not posting publicly. I'm going to post it unlisted because I'm following a tutorial. When I follow tutorials, I don't usually like posting them. I mean, yeah, it's a log, but at the same time, it's their content, so I don't like posting other people's content because it's their content. So, but the purpose is to log my stuff and what I do every day, so I'm still gonna record it, just post it unlisted. So here's the thing. A few days ago, I think day 453, I started this Lego analysis because I've been lacking on data science. I've been like very focused on like Blender and other stuff, and I haven't really been learning anything new. So I decided, it's time to get back into data science and to really start a project. So I decided to go with this one by Keith Galley. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. It's solving real-world data analysis problems with Python pandas, Lego dataset analysis. And so I started watching it. I had no idea what this meant, DF merge. I was so confused that I literally I said that. So what I did was I went back to my literal favorite person on YouTube, along with Travis Media and Kevin Powell. Um, his name is, well, I don't really know his name. It's just Data School, to be honest. That's really bad of me because I'm really like obsessed with his videos. Like I learned pandas from him. Like I started learning pandas in 8th grade and I learned it all from him. He's like the best teacher. He uses every I can't even say a sentence. Like, he is amazing. He explains everything so perfectly. If, like, I was ever going to buy a course, I would buy from him. And that's saying a lot because I never buy courses. Like, I'm big on self learning. Like, I do not need a course, is what I always think. But if I'm ever going to buy a course, it's from him. Like, the most amazing teacher. Explains everything so beautifully and allowed me to understand how merge actually works. So, coming back here, let me just do a little review. I also got into learning Git because it's about time I start doing that. So Git, I use Git to clone from GitHub. So I cloned the data, the repository that has basically all of the folders. So actually, let me go and do that now. Let me run everything. So it clones the Lego analysis dataset, which if I actually go to the link, it will take me to the repository. And by repository, I mean folder. It's just a folder that contains other folders. So it has the data sets, it has the Lego set, and so on. And it's the same thing here. It just puts it over here in my Colab so I can actually target it here. So from doing that, I started reading in the data sets into Colab. So I did one data frame and I put the Lego sets, and then I did another data frame, put the theme data set. Because I believe that, let's see, there should be a project. There should be somewhere. I think maybe in the GitHub is where the project page is. Project? Yes. It kind of talks about how we need to really join them because there's some that have the same thing. Hold up, let me think. So let's kind of read. So we have the Lego sets. The set number is a code that is unique to each set in the dataset. This column is critical, and a missing value indicates that the set is a duplicate or invalid. We have the set name, a name for every set in the dataset. So this can be the same for different sets. So, the year, the number of parts, the theme name, which is the name of the sub-theme of the set, which I think is the same thing as this. So the name and the theme name is the same thing because this is the theme name, it's just in the themes CSV. So I think that's why this what's his name? Keith. Yep. He when he used merged, he did left on and right on. So well, oh actually no, hold up. No, this is the same thing as a name. There we go. Not theme name. Parent themes. Okay, that's different. All right, so let me actually stop talking and actually get into the stuff. So here's a data set. So we have the first one, which is the Lego CSV, and then the second one, which is the theme CSV. And so what happens is I want to merge basically this name with the parent theme name because they're the same thing. But because they're not the same, they don't have the same column name, I actually have to do df merge and then have to say left on and then put the name of the column that I want. So that's parent theme here. And then I have to do right on and then put name here. And then actually put the what do you call it? The actual data set names. So for me, because I'm merging with the data frame, I'll just put in the other one, which is theme, comma, and then reload that. And so now I have them together. So I have the data frame merged. So I have the set number, the name X, which I think is the duplicate here. Interesting. So the number of parts, the theme name, the parent theme. How do I get rid of, let's see, drop name Y in place is equal to true because name Y is the extra copy. Because really what I wanted was these are the same thing. So I think what would help is if I looked at the columns of each. So let me go and move them here. So I'll do df dot columns, run that. Oh, what now? Is it column? Columns? What now? Isn't it df dot columns? df dot columns, exactly. So what's the issue? Did I spell it wrong? Let me run this again. So df, oh, it's because I merged it? No, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to get the column names. Oh, so now you want to work? Great. All right, so then theme dot columns. Oh, it's because I didn't, so dumb. It's a method, not a function. Okay. And then finally, let's do df merge and set this equal to the merged data frame. All right, and then I'll do df, well, no, it's merged, df, and then columns. So let me actually take these three and put them, drag them, okay, nope, and just drag them. Why can't I, okay. Let me bring these down after everything. And then put these here. I probably should have done this here. All right, let me bring these in here. Okay, so let me actually reload everything, run all. Okay, so for the merging data sets, this is what's happening. So I started with a normal data frame, which is my Lego, right, data frame. And I have a set number, the name, the year, the number of parts, the theme name, the parent theme. Then I have the theme data frame, which has the ID, the name, and the parent ID. So here's the thing, parent theme and the name are the same thing. They're the same column. And so the goal is to merge these two data frames in which they only combine the name and the parent theme, and then they just add these um, they add them kind of like in another column. And so when I do combine them and I look at the columns, I see that it's in the same order. So set number, and then I have name, name X. And that happens because this is actually the original, I believe, name. And then I have the year, the number of parts, the theme name, the parent's theme. And then I have the ID, the name Y, and then the parent ID. But let me actually look at what I actually merged here. Let me bring this down. So I took the data frame and then I took so I said, okay, I want this data frame to merge with the theme data frame and then left on parent theme. So I want the parent theme to merge with the name. So I want these two to become one. So my question is, why do I still see it? Because isn't that, huh, interesting. Why do I still see it? So if I look at to actually what these things are, let me see if I could do that. So df dot head, I'll put in like 2 rows. I'll do theme dot head, and I'll look at the first 2 rows. And then I'll look at merged data frame dot head and look at the first 2 rows. Oh, no, 2. Okay. So, all right, I have set number and then I have name and then name X. But then the name Y, why is there a name Y? I think the name Y actually has to do with the name here. Oh, the parent theme is actually a copy of, well, name Y is actually a copy of the parent theme. Is that why he said, hold up, he dropped the name Y. Yeah. Hmm. Right. So, let me try to think. Okay. So the parent theme is what I want to stay. But then if it's merging, then why is it making a copy? That's just so odd. That is so odd. Um, so set number is the same because it's the first one at all times. So then comes the name, but it's doing name X and name Y, suggesting that Y comes after, and name X is the one I should keep. So name X is just, what are the actual stuff again? So the name over here is a name for every set in the data set. And then this is the name of the parent theme. The name of the parent theme that set belongs to matches the name column on the parent theme CSV file. Interesting. Okay, so yes, they're both the same thing. So parent theme and the name on the theme is the same. I just want to know, what is name X and name Y? So name X is this, right? So this stays the same, but because there's 2 different name columns, it makes a new copy. I just don't understand. Isn't that the whole point? Oh, so maybe what merge does, it actually just takes in all the columns and kind of organizes it for you, but it still includes that column. You just have to manually out like take it out yourself. So let me see what he says here. Let me try to find the part. Okay. All right, so I think it's right about here. So let me watch that. I'll be back. Yeah, he doesn't really go too much into it. So I know that they're the same column. It's just there's something that I'm not understanding. Like I'm not understanding what I'm not understanding. Like something's just off. Like my question is like, why is there another name column if the whole point is to merge? Like I understand like that I see the theme columns in the data frame, which is perfect. It merged, yes. But why is there an extra one? Is it because it doesn't actually remove any columns? Like I have to do it manually? Is that the thing? I'm trying to figure it out. All right, either way, I have to kind of take them out. So, all right. So I'll do merged data frame dot drop and then the name of the column, which is name Y, and then in place equals true so that my modification stays in place and I don't have to reset everything. Data frame. Merged. Whoops. What do you mean Ben 10 isn't found? Not the entire, well, yeah, the entire column. Why is it not working now? There's always an issue. Okay. What if I run everything from the beginning? Or not? Hmm. Merge data frame, drop, merge data frame, name Y. And plays equals to true. How did he have it? Do I have to specify? Really? Oh, because it already knows that I'm dropping from there. So columns, set that equal to name dot y, get rid of the bracket, and then look at merged data frame. Run again. Okay. So now I don't have that extra thing. But like, I don't know. It's just that how am I supposed to know? Okay, I understand in this example, but how am I supposed to know that they're like that this would be a thing in other examples? So my guess is that it takes in this one and it's just reorganizing the parent theme on this. I don't know. Is the name because the name is of the parent theme, right? Oh, these are exactly the same. Not this one. These are exactly the same. But because I merged, there's an extra one, right? And so I can just delete that one. But it has actually nothing to do with this. It's just that happens to be that they were named the same thing. Okay, great. There we go. Now makes sense. So that's one thing. I think I'm gonna end it to like I think I'm gonna not do anything anymore today because I need to find like boundaries. Like tend to keep on going and like I need to stop. So I think this is good enough for today. I learned a new skill. I'm gonna practice tomorrow, maybe on another data set. I'm really excited to really practice and yeah, so that's great. I'm just gonna go and go now. Bye.